Hey guys, this is Christine, your relationship and mindset master doctor and your leverage for change. Today I want to speak to you about what are some of the things that you need to look for when you are looking for a potential partner. Some of the things that you want to really pay attention to and look for in a partner for you to be able to have a successful and a healthy relationship further on down the line. Now, these are just a few things, but I think these are important to begin with. And remember, you're going to be doing this when you're actually in the dating process, because remember, as I always say, that dating is meant to gather data, right? So you're going to be going out with this person and really kind of just looking and observing and seeing that if you guys have similar, if you guys have a fighting chance of having a healthy relationship. All right, so the first thing, before I forget, guys, I have just been approved to have memberships on my channel. So click that join button below. I don't want to go too much in depth. If you click that join button, you can look and see what it is that I have 5 different levels of memberships that you can join at. And it really just allows me to be able to help you more, especially at the higher levels of the membership, right? You will get specific videos that will kind of teach you stuff in more in-depth videos. And also at the higher level, you get a once a month coaching, 1 hour coaching one-on-one with me. What that will help to do is that basically after you watch the videos and after we have the live chats and all that kind of thing, then for the one, when you're having that coaching once per month, it gives us a chance to really go over things that you might want to work on specifically, more privately. All right, so just click that join button. It gives you all the information that you need. All right. Okay, so going back to what you should be looking for when you're looking to choose a life partner is one of the things that you want to pay attention to is this person able to sit down and have a conversation, a difficult conversation with you. It could be something that you may have to compromise on. It could be something that maybe it's a behavior that you see that you have, you're concerned about. But is this person able to sit down and have a respectful, conversation with you? Or are they like, no, I don't need to talk about that, or kind of arrogant and ignorant and all that kind of stuff, and does not want to have anything to do with any discussion or of anything that concerns you. And I'm talking, this is for male and female guys, right? So you're going to look and see if there are issues in your relationship. Maybe it's something that you decided to do and then realize it wasn't a good idea, and then you want to sit down and talk to your partner, but the partner is not willing to talk about it. They want it's their way or the highway kind of thing. So you have to pay attention to these things, guys, in the dating process to see, because further on down when you are in a committed relationship and later hopefully leads to a marriage, you want to know that this person is going to be there and you can speak to this person when there's a problem, and that this person is willing to sit down with you and get down into the emotional trenches of a conversation that might not be pleasant, but they're willing to do it so that you can have a resolve this issue. And I always say to my clients, right, whenever you're having a problem, guys, when you're a couple in a committed relationship, it should always be you and your partner against the problem, not you against your partner or your partner against you. If especially in marriages where it's final commitment and you want to live and have a really healthy and happy relationship, always go into any kind of a conversation with it's you and your partner against the problem. Whatever the problem is, guys, you and your partner against the problem. Because once it becomes that it's you and against each other, it's going to be a fight and it's not going to be good, right? And then there's disrespect and all kind of manner of other issues that will happen. So guys, it's you and your partner against the problem. The next thing is, The ability is, does this person have the ability to respect my opinions, or is it just like, as I mentioned earlier, is it my way or the highway? You know, my all my opinions are good, but yours are stupid. That kind of a perspective, right? This is not somebody you want to go into a long-term relationship with if you cannot voice your opinions, because then you're just going to be like this silent partner who cannot say anything, right? You have no opinions, and then what that is going to do is start to generate. You're going to start getting angry, and you're going to get bitter and resentful about this person who will not allow you to have an opinion. They don't respect you for your opinions or respect you otherwise. That is going to go down a wrong path, and it's not going to work. It's either that you're going to stay in that relationship and be very unhappy, or you choose not to be in it, right? But always look for these things when you're meeting someone. Is this person going to respect my opinions? Are my opinions important to them? And if my opinions are important, will they listen to it and agree that this my opinion is better for this particular circumstances, and also for you to say no, your opinion is better for this particular circumstance, without getting all egotistical and all thinking that you're bruising their ego when you say something like that. All right, when you don't agree with their thing, with their idea or their opinion. Okay, so the ability, of course, to compromise. You know, say for example, you're dating and one person, you made maybe you made plans that you know, you're discussing plans on wanting to go somewhere, but maybe that one person is not so really into that kind of a thing. You know, maybe they're not into Disney so much, say, and you love Disney, but that person is willing to go with you, and you know, even if they don't go on all the rides, they're willing to actually go and experience it with you, be there with you, so you can go and enjoy the rides. You let them know that, you know, honey, I'll come, but I won't be on all the rides with you. Maybe I'll go on a few, but not all of them, okay? And so, you know, that's compromise, all right? Maybe there's, when it turns around the other way, then you have something that they may not want to do, and they should also be willing to compromise with you, okay? The person that you're going to be with should be genuinely interested in your goals, guys. If you are talking about your goals and the person never ever addresses it, or even, it's almost like they pretend they don't even hear you, or if you say, you know, I did this, or I you know what I did today, or you're accomplished something and they're not happy for you, then that's what's going to happen in your entire relationship, and you're going to start feeling that this person does not love you, or they don't regard that your goals are important, or they just don't care about what you care about. Sometimes they might not care about you, but they should be able to support you, and that means to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to be their biggest cheerleader, and they should be your biggest cheerleader. This is how partnership and couples who have healthy relationships, this is what they do, right? So this is something you have to look for with the dating process. Is this someone that, when I mention something that happened in my job, or in my something I achieved, and they just kind of ignore it like I didn't say anything, that means there's a problem, because maybe they don't want to hear your success, because they are envious, and somebody's going to be envious of your success and don't feel comfortable cheering you on. That's what's going to happen later on, is that, you know, they're going to put you down all the time when they see you succeeding and they're not, right? If they're not somebody who wants to, you know, achieve certain goals, then but when they do something, they want you cheering them on, but they don't cheer you on because they feel that they should, but they only want to succeed, there's going to be a problem later on. So watch out for that, guys. You're going to look for a partner who wants to cheer you on and is happy for your success, okay? You also have to make sure that the person has similar goals. The reason why you have to have, and when I say similar goals, they don't have to be exactly like, you know, but they have goals. They have something that they want to do in life. They're not 30 and they reach where they want to be for their entire, no growth in the future, right? They should have some goals. If you have goals, then if they don't have any goals, what will happen, guys, is that one person is going to go and like surpass the other one in achievement. The other one is going to get jealous, and this other person who's gone up here, they no longer have anything in common with this person who stayed here. So you have to be able to grow together. You have goals that you want to achieve together, right? And to support each other in all of these goals, all right? You should also find out, guys, simple things that a lot of people miss. Does this person want to have a family? A lot of people in the dating process, and they're looking for their partner, and they find that, okay, this person seems like, I'm in love with this person. I believe, whatever it is. But they never, you might be in love, but if you don't have the same goals, it's not going to work. For example, a lot of people have been in love, decide to get married, and then one decides, maybe they knew from before, but they ignored it because they thought that getting married would change a person's mind. Guys, when somebody tells you what they want or what they don't want, believe them. So if the person says, I do not want to have children, don't try to force the person to have children. One, don't go into a marriage or any kind of a relationship thinking that you're going to change them when you get married, that they will know all of a sudden go, oh my goodness, yes, I want to have children. No, it's possible that that can happen. But more often than not, guys, it does not happen. And people have divorced because of that, all right? One person wants a family, the other person does not, and is adamant that they don't want to have children. And it causes a big rift in the relationship, all right? Let's see what else I have. And as I mentioned, the other thing I mentioned earlier was that you have to make sure that the person is able to evolve with you, to grow with you, that you're not up here in your growth. You started out here, but then you go up here, and they're still staying down here. It usually causes a rift, and what usually happens is one partner, they have nothing in common now, and usually the one down here feels like they're not, the person up here feels that they're better off than them, because that's usually what happens, Their self-image is down in the drain. They might start to want to abuse this one depending on their makeup. They want to try to keep them at the level that they want them to be at, or they might go out and start a relationship with somebody else. Guys, don't fall for the fact that these things are like that. It's not important. They are very important. Please. And it's also the same with this person up here. They may feel that they no longer have anything in common with this one, and so they go out and look for somebody who's at their level. All right. So guys, these are just a few of the tips, but it's something I believe that they are very important, especially when you're starting to look for someone, and especially when you meet someone that you think that this is a person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Then you should really do a check and to see if all of these are checked off, to see, do they have the ability to evolve with me? Are they someone working on their own dreams? Do they respect my opinions? Can we sit down and have difficult conversations? Are they willing to compromise? Are they okay with being corrected and not feeling as if you're trying to put them down? Without their ego getting all, bruised, and that you can't say anything to them because their ego is so very fickle that you can't say anything to them. They just feel upset that you bruise their ego because they should always be right. The next thing is if they are genuinely interested in your life goals and what things that you want to do, and they have the ability to cheer you on and encourage you while being happy for you, and vice versa, right? This goes both ways, guys. Is this guys have shared values? Is this person somebody who respect others? Do they respect the elderly? Do they take care of their family? Values, right? Shared values. Is it important for them to, what is their religious, are they Christians? Are they Muslims? This can have problems, guys, later on in a marriage. If one person, or are they atheists and you're Christians? That's going to have a problem. That's going to be a big problem, right? So you have to address these things, guys. You have to address them, and don't go into love blindly and hoping that, we just throw two people together and it should work. No, it doesn't work that way. And a lot of people, and that's why there's so much divorce these days. All right. So, So guys, make sure that you kind of look out for these things when you're dating. Make sure that you really pay attention and you discuss these things before you get you settle into kind of a relationship and thinking of marriage, because these can have really they can impact your marriage in a negative way. Okay, guys? So this is Christine, your relationship and mindset mastery doctor, and your leverage for change. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also check out that join button down below, because now I'm offering memberships that will help you further to achieve the goals of being more secure in your relationships, in your life, really, to help with your relationships and other life goals that you have. Okay, guys, take care. Until next time. Bye bye.